According to the parties involved, KSI vs Amir Khan is in deep negotiations at the moment, and the fight is all but confirmed. This fight will breathe new life into the YouTube boxing scene, especially after Jake Paul's fight with Mike Tyson got cancelled. If KSI goes ahead with this and actually fights Amir Khan, this will be the most credible name on any YouTube boxer's record, besides maybe when Logan Paul and w.a.d.e fought Floyd Mayweather, but those were exhibitions and not real fights. Anyway, KSI has massive balls for fighting Amir Khan of all people, and he deserves all the credit in the world if this actually goes ahead. However, I've gotta ask, what's the keys to victory for both fighters? Amir Khan has an incredible boxing resume, he's a world champion and has shared the ring with two of the best boxers of all time, I'd argue. Canelo and Terence Crawford. Sure, he's 37 now, has been out of pro boxing for a couple of years, and in the smaller weight classes, age matters a whole lot more than at heavyweight, for example. But he should still absolutely be able to fuck KSI up, right? All signs seemingly point to yes. He has way more experience, he's been in there with guys way more dangerous than KSI, and his boxing brain is that much more developed. That being said, I don't believe he will knock out KSI, and that is due to the sheer size advantage that the latter has. Amir Khan has fought at 160 pounds at his heaviest against Canelo, whereas KSI has fought massive dudes like Logan Paul and Tommy Fury. Not saying that the skill level is the same between Tommy Fury and Amir Khan, but there is still a huge gap in weight. Amir Khan won his world titles at 135 to 140 pounds, and for him to come up to 175, I presume, is insane. Both fighters are giving up ground here, which is a little annoying if I'm honest, and I'll explain why. If KSI were to knock out Amir Khan, Amir can always say that it isn't his natural weight class, and in a fight at his natural weight, he dominates. If KSI loses, he's the YouTuber that wanted to prove himself against a pro boxing champion and came up short. Both guys have built-in excuses, and no matter how you want to dissect this fight, you can argue it's a mismatch for KSI as well as Amir Khan, just in different ways. I think the most likely outcome is that during the fight, Amir Khan will dance around the ring with his incredible speed, make KSI look foolish at times, maybe get hurt by one of KSI's massive overhands, but eventually will land himself a comfortable decision win. KSI has a puncher's chance, and I mean that sincerely. Amir Khan is just slick in the ring, even with KSI's awkward style. When KSI bounces up and down and then comes in with a big overhand right, I'm sure that Amir can time him coming in after a bit of adjustment. KSI does wield the power to knock Amir Khan's spark out though. Amir Khan got his chin tested before and it didn't pass. With elite fighters mind you, but still. I guarantee that's what KSI's team are banking on. The power, the chin. But I just feel like he's not going to get the knockout punch, especially if he fights the way he did against Tommy Fury. Don't get me wrong, I've always said this, I believe KSI beat Tommy Fury on points that night and the judges scored it otherwise. But KSI had no variation to his punches. He just used the same overhand rights over and over again. And while it worked against Tommy Fury, Amir Khan is a different breed and will counter. Tommy Fury did not have an answer to KSI, who made it a dogfight. He didn't punish KSI whenever he came into range or when KSI tied him up. If KSI is in range with Amir Khan, the latter will throw combinations that KSI has never seen before and will be relentless, peppering him with sharp punches. That's not to say that I want KSI to lose or anything, it would be great for the YouTube boxing scene if KSI beat Amir Khan. The fact that I'm even making this video is nuts, but thanks to the butterfly effect with Joe Weller vs Malfoy, here we are. So Amir Khan should beat KSI via decision. There, I made my early prediction, but as we get closer to the fights, I'm sure I'll flip-flop and believe in the romanticism of a YouTuber beating a championship level boxer. I mean, I'm a YouTuber, I love an underdog story, and although Amir Khan is way lighter than him, KSI is the underdog still. KSI needs to come in with top conditioning though in order to win. He needs to vary up his attacks like he did in the tempo fight and not just try to blitz Amir Khan with the overhand. I believe I said something similar in my video about how KSI beats Jake Paul from a while back. Although Tommy didn't counter KSI coming in, I'm sure someone with better fundamentals can, and he needs to watch out for that. It's going to be a fascinating fight to watch, and it's going to be a real blockbuster for UK fans. Who do you got for KSI vs Amir Khan? As the fight actually gets confirmed and we see proper build-up, I'll be constantly changing my mind. But as for now, Amir Khan, decision.